Okay guys, you're welcome to the first video here I'm making of the shave brush manufacture that I do here in the shop, or my shed. Just got some pieces here. I'm getting them ready for Jason. My shop is not fancy, so these are all kind of homemade jobs. These are a couple of pieces of acacia that I have. These are offcuts from a larger piece, and they've just been glued together, and they've been left to sit inside for a couple of weeks actually, because that needed to dry out. So that's going to be some nice wood, just regular wood glue, so hopefully that'll come out quite good. It's quite pale, but when it's oiled with a tiny bit of stain, it comes up really well. These two guys here are pieces of mahogany. Now as you can see, these have mouldings already in them because these actually have come off a piece of a door. This is the piece. So we had some old mahogany doors that didn't fit anymore, that we couldn't use, and I've had them for several years, and I'm starting to use up the pieces. They turn really well. They are quite pale. I'll just show you some pieces. These guys are all mahogany. So that's mahogany with a tiny bit of stain. That's natural, that's oiled, and that's lacquered. So they do come out pretty nice. The grain on them is pretty good. It is really nice. I'm not sure if you can, the camera, pick up on those. So in terms of prep and how do I make these, the handles, very basic machinery. So I have got a Kutzall tungsten carbide disc mounted on my angle grinder, mounted to the bench. Safety warning, I'm aware that this does not look that safe, and it's not brilliant, but it works, and I've used it many times and it's okay. You have to be super careful though, because this thing would really do damage. Then once the wood is somewhat shaped there, we move across to the belt sander, and I've got 80 grit on that. This is mounted properly because it's meant to be mounted like that, and that will help me just take down and shape it a bit better in terms of the round shape. Through all of this, using a 3M mask, because the dust is pretty bad, especially from the mahogany. It's very fine. Once I have the shape, the brushes get mounted on this, which is a standard M10 bolt and nut. I drill a 6mm hole and then gently feed this down inside it, and that gets mounted over here. Okay, so this is a standard drill, very cheap, local store, probably about 20 euros, not even, on a pretty cheap drill press mount. It's reasonably sturdy. I mean, it's not going anywhere. And so my bolt gets mounted in the chuck, and I have a vertical lathe. It works pretty well. It takes longer to turn the woods and the handles because of you can't put as much force on the shaft of the drill. So a lot of the work is done initially with sandpaper. I do have a vacuum cleaner hooked up, which does take a lot of the dust away from me when I am sanding. But again, I have the window here open and I've got a 3M filter, so I'm pretty good. So that's pretty much it for the terms of prep. I'll take some videos of the machinery running so you get an idea. It will be pretty noisy, so it'll just be kind of a couple of seconds. Alright?